go from bad to worse. Kate hates Meghan guts, refused to speak her for all 10 days in Queen funeral. Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton reportedly completely ignored each other during the entire 10 days of the funeral events for Queen Elizabeth, according to royal sources. Sources told the Daily Mirror that Meghan and Kate were not known to have exchanged a single word despite being together for many of the events surrounding the death of the Queen, who died on September 8 at the age of 96. As for their respective husbands, Princes William and Harry reportedly had just one brief meeting, stemming from a chance encounter, last Thursday. One royal insider said that the main issue at hand is Harry's upcoming tell-all memoir, originally set to release in December. The book has been delayed for the royal mourning period in the wake of the Queen's death. Nevertheless, the book will likely be released next year and, given how much Harry and Meghan have bashed the royal family over the past 2 years, rumour has it senior royals like William and Kate are increasingly uneasy about what the prince's memoir could potentially expose. The family continue to be in mourning and are now finally being allowed to grieve for the Queen away from the gaze of millions, this insider said. However, any talk of a truce between the prince and the duke would only be temporary. There is still a serious amount of distrust in the air and there hasn't been any cause for that to change, the source added. The feeling is very much that there is little point in pursuing a repair in relations until all the cards are on the table. Weeks before the Queen's death, Meghan infuriated the royals by ominously saying, "I've never had to sign anything that restricts me from talking. I have a lot to say until I don't." When asked if the royal family would reconcile with Meghan and Harry during the events surrounding the Queen's funeral, another royal insider said, "It's very obvious that the family have far more important things to concern themselves with right now." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's time in the UK has come to an end following their extended visit after Queen Elizabeth II's death. Hello. Learned that the couple left London Heathrow Airport on Tuesday for their Montecito, California home after arriving in the UK on September 3. They departed one day after the Queen's funeral. After 17 days away from their children, 3-year-old Archie and 1-year-old Lilibet, who both did not come abroad for the Queen's funeral due to their young age, the family are set to be reunited imminently. A source told Us Weekly on Monday that Meghan and Harry were keen to get home as soon as possible following the day's funeral ceremonies for the late monarch because of their little ones. Meghan and Harry are preparing to return to Montecito almost immediately after the funeral, where they'll be reunited with Archie and Lilibet after being separated for over 2 weeks, the source said, stressing that it's the longest amount of time they've been apart from their children. Before they left, Meghan reportedly sought out a meeting with King Charles III. It's unclear whether she was granted it. NBC and MSNBC's royal reporter Neil Sean reported that a very good source informed him that Meghan requested the audience with Charles via letter. She'd now like to, before they return back to California, to have a one-to-one audience with King Charles III, Sean said earlier this week in a video posted on YouTube, via Sky News and Page 6. That's right, Meghan one-to-one with King Charles III. You heard correct. And what's interesting here is, according to that good source, this was made in a formal letter. This is how you write to the king. Now you have to admire Meghan's self-belief, whatever you think.